and you close the lead, whose customer is that? Guess what? If I gave you the lead and you now have the relationship, it's your lead. Blow your mind, doesn't it? But I handed off that lead knowing and trusting that my team member is going to do the best job for Luis Scola. Do you think as team leader I need to be talking to Luis Scola? Now some of you are disagreeing with me, so you're looking like this. Yes. You've got to give it off. Anything that I generate is mine. It's simple. You keep it that simple, it works. When you fight over leads with your teammates, you'll fail. All right, we'll talk about meetings. Our team holds one meeting per week. It's an hour and a half. We do the sales volume, the activity board, and the leads first in every single meeting. It's very simple. We review their leads. ABC, what's pending? What's closed? Do you have two? Do you have two? Guess what? If you don't hit 2 deals with me in 90 days, I will fire you. No problem. You're gone. If you're on my team, you produce. That's simple. So that's the first part of the meeting. Then I'm going to train you. I'm going to give you all the attention you need, any excuse you need, whatever we need to sit down and do. We're going to have an eyeball to eyeball, and we're going to get it done. I will do whatever it takes to help my teammates get to where they need to be. We write it down, we strategize, and we get it done. I might even bring in some other speaker from, like I just had an architect come in to talk about the latest architecture. It might be some contractor. See all this development going on in Holon and on Tel Aviv on the waterfront. Wouldn't it be cool? You have a team meeting and you bring in one of those contractors that are heading one of those projects, and you sit down and talk to him about this development. Wouldn't that build some great relationship, maybe some potential leads in the future? Just some ideas there. The meetings have got to be exciting, and they've got to give some value to the team. I spend a lot of time putting things together, like I did for you today, because I want you to do well. I'm proud of Remax, and you guys have some great energy in this room, and you're doing great, and it's great to know that you're kicking Europe's tail. Each one of you is kicking Europe's tail. That's fabulous. And then the ultimate question, how do you retain a team? Well, every member of the team has been with me almost 7 years, with the exception of Marianne and Kelly. Kelly's 3 years in, and Marianne's 1 year. And the team retention comes down to one thing. The trusted advisor role that you're going to do with your customers, my team are my customers. I send them notes, I take them out to dinner, we get together on a quarterly basis. They're like my family. And if you decide to do a team, or many of you are broker owners in this room, you have franchises, you're keeping that team together by making it a community. Then the most important thing I always say is make sure that you're sharing. If you have leads coming in, you need to sometimes cough it up and give the better leads to your team. You can't be taking all the good stuff for yourself. It comes apparent when you get greedy, and greed is not good. You'll never retain a team, and I see a lot of teams, and they have the revolving doors, and they've got the huge numbers. But what's happening there is they're getting greedy. The top's getting greedy. So you got to do that check once in a while and say, am I giving good leads to my team? And the rule for me is I got to give each member of my team 1/3 of their leads. 1/3. All right. What a team can do for you. Most importantly, a team gives you time. It can give you balance. It takes a lot of work to put a team together as a team lead. For the team leaders in here, I empathize with you because at first, it actually took you more time because you wanted to do it right. But let me tell you, exponentially, when I talked about the 10, and then the 10, and the 10, if you look at some of the best producers in all of the world, I'll give you best agents in the world. Yes, there are solo agents that are fabulous, but exponentially they've hit the wall. Then you go to the sales dollar commissions of the team leads and the team members. And if you were to compare to the solo agents, those team leaders and team members are making more money than the solo agent because you can only do so much in a day. So if you run your business, like we talked about at the beginning, if you structure your company really smart and strategic, you keep it simple, you can blow it out. If you want to be number one in the world, which would be fabulous for anybody in this room, and I'm saying to you, you can do it, you just got to have the plan. You got to have the plan and know what you can do. I've given you a lot of tips, lots of tips today. And all I can say is this. You got your 2014 plan, January through December. You've got some great marketing tips. There was a website there for my listing presentation. I can email you my buyer's book, whatever you want to do. And then finally, we've gone through the concept of team, and I know we're going to have a breakout session for those that are really interested in team, but we have that now. So, do you feel good? Did you get one thing? Did you get one? Nothing? You got zero.
Everything.
Right on. Woo. Have a great year. Good luck in 2014. I want to hear in 6 months from now.